Hi guys, it's Mina. Sorry if the lighting is really bad right now. It's dark outside and the lighting really sucks in my house at night. So today in this video I'm going to talk about my top 10 TV shows. And these are TV shows that I personally really like and I think are entertaining and fun. And they just make me happy. So, some of these are, you guys may have heard of them. Most of them you probably have heard of. Some are really old and some people may know about them. Some people may not know about them. And anyway, I'm going to get started. I'm also going to tell you guys why I like these shows. And I'm just going to talk about why I like these shows basically. Okay, so number one on my list would have to be Green Acres. For those who don't know what Green Acres is, it's a TV show about a family, about a couple that moved from New York City to go to a farm. And it's a show from like the 1960s. It stars Ava Gabor. And I have mentioned this, and by the way, I have mentioned this TV show a couple times. It stars Ava Gabor and Eddie Albert. It's a really funny show because it shows like women being sometimes not very bright, even though women are very smart. It shows women not being very bright and then men being a lot smarter. I don't know why, but I find it really funny. Even though I like women being smarter in certain things, I just find it really funny. Number two on my list would have to be Hello Kitty Fairy Tale Theater. For those who don't know, I really love Hello Kitty. She's so cute. This is an adorable little show because it's got cute little animals and Hello Kitty and all her cute little friends, and they're all so adorable. And every time I see all the cute little characters, I just want to hug them so bad because they're so cute. And the reason I love Hello Kitty Fairy Tale Theater, sorry my head was itchy, is because it shows like Hello Kitty parodies of all my favorite fairy tales, like Beauty and the Beast, Sleeping Beauty. I love Sleeping Beauty. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Cinderella. It's like Hello Kitty parodies of fairy tales. It's so adorable. I love it so much. Number three on my list would have to be Amanda Show, and you're probably thinking you don't like Amanda Bynes. Why is the Amanda Show on your list? Well, I used to like Amanda Bynes when I was little, but I met her. I don't like her anymore. But I do love her show, The Amanda Show. It's so funny. It cracks me up still. And I used to talk about it a lot with my best friends when I was, when we were kids. We used to talk about that show constantly when we were kids. It was like all we talk about, like Amanda's Jacuzzi, anything on The Amanda Show. It was fun. I think my favorite thing was the Block Blister and Amanda's Jacuzzi. Those were the best. And then number four on my list would have to be The Fairly Odd Parents. I really love the Fairly Odd Parents. It's one of my favorite shows ever. It's really funny. It cracks me up. It's just a great show created by Butch Hartman. He always creates the funniest shows on this planet. Well, even like Puppy. I don't know how to pronounce it. Puppy or something. I've only seen that show once. I think that's what it's called. It's a dog and a cat, and they work together to save the world or something. I don't remember. I've only seen the show once. Puppy or something. And then there is Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom's a great show. And then there's a Fairly Odd Parents, which he created. Fairly Odd Parents, like, cracks me up constantly. Number five on my list would have to be Rugrats. Now, the Rugrats is one show I watched a lot when I was a kid because it was so cute. It had babies going on an adventure, and I love seeing kids going on an adventure. It's really interesting because you get to see the babies' imaginations, where their imagination takes them. I love watching characters who have big imaginations, and I find it really interesting to see where they take them. That's why Rugrats is one of my favorites. And I love their little adventures. Their adventures are all so cute. And they make me laugh so much. Number six on my list would have to be iCarly. Now, iCarly is one of my favorite shows as well because even though it's not on anymore, I still really like it. I find it funny. It cracks me up. Actually, my mom watched it too, and she really liked it. I love Miranda Cosgrove. She's a funny actress. I've seen her in the TV show Drake and Josh. I've seen her in Drake and Josh, and I first saw her in School of Rock, and I've seen her in the show Drake and Josh. I love her in Drake and Josh, and I also love her in this show because I love how she creates like her own little show with her friends. It's really funny, and they do really silly and funny things, and that's what I really love. It just cracks me up so much. Especially because she lives with her brother, too. And her brother's pretty funny. Number 7 on my list would have to be Drake and Josh. Now, Drake and Josh is, like, one of my favorites, too, because it shows two brothers and their adventures and, like, what they do. And, like, if they fought, like, their arguments and, like, how they deal with their arguments. And, like, where their adventures take them. It's a really fun show, and it always made me laugh, too. Number 8 on my list would have to be SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, SpongeBob is one I grew up. I love SpongeBob. SpongeBob I watched so much when I was a kid. Like, every single episode I watched, it just cracked me up so much. Especially, like, I don't want to give out any of the episodes. Especially, like, when he goes jellyfishing, or when he's, like, playing volleyball, or when he's doing karate. That's so funny. Funny because karate's really stinks. Number 9 on my list would have to be a Japanese anime TV show that was on when I was a kid on Toonami. Then it went to Cartoon Network, and it was Hamtaro. And I bet I don't know if a lot of you guys have ever heard of Hamtaro, but it's this cute little Japanese show about a little hamster going on adventures, and his curiosity leading to him, and he's finding out where his curiosity is going to take him. I just loved it so much because it just involved a hamster and his curiosity, and I love anything that has cute little talking animals in it, and it was really adorable too. I loved that show when I was in 4th grade. And when I was going through chemo, I probably overplayed the videotapes so much when I went through chemo. I just love Hamtaro so much because it's so cute. It has hamsters in little, like, clothing, and it has them, like, showing, like, their adventures and their curiosity and where it's going to take them. It's just really interesting to me. And number 10 on my list would have to be Sailor Moon, and I bet a lot of you know what Sailor Moon is if you watched the show in the 90s. I used to watch this show so much when I was little. I even watched it with my cousin a couple times. And it was just really cool because it had, like, sailor heroes and their planets, and they'd always, like, fight stuff, like, from outer space, like, weird-looking, pretty aliens, and they protect, like, the world from them, and I love how they transform into their superhero forms. It's really cool too, especially their poses after they're transformed into their superhero forms. It's just really cool. And I love all their superpowers, like they say their planets, and like their superpower. It's just really cool. I used to watch that so much as a kid, especially when it was on Toonami. Okay, so those are my top 10 TV shows. Wow, that went by faster than I expected it to go. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And again, I apologize for the bad lighting. It's dark outside. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.